press conference. Our head coach, Henrik Rydström, is ready to answer your questions. Anyone?
BalticFootballNews.com. Was that as easy as you expected? Did you expect a bit more of a challenge from RFS tonight?
It looks easy maybe, but we had some moments in the game where we didn't play the way we wanted. But then we did, when we were good, we could create and score. So of course the result was bigger than we had expected, because we know it's a strong home team. We know they are difficult to break down. So very happy with the result.
Where did you see the weaknesses in RFS early on, and how did you? Where did you see the weaknesses in the RFS team tonight? How did you exploit them?
I don't want to put it like weaknesses, because it was more that we could use our strength. So it depends on how you see it. So for us, it was important that we could use the speed we had in our players up front, that we could take away their second ball game. We know they're strong in that. There were some parts, that's when I thought we struggled a little bit, especially in the first half, where they kicked it long. We didn't. We maybe won the first situation, but we didn't win the second ball. And then they could keep pressure, and we know they are strong on set pieces. But I think we could defend quite well in those moments, and then we could attack from that.
So just final question, the second balls were RFS were really poor on the second balls. Did you intentionally go out to try and get them on the second ball?
Yeah, of course, because we know it's a strength they have. So we tried to set up our team so we could control that part, and in the second half it was really good. Not so good, I would say, around, like, I think it was like after 15-20 minutes in the first half, and then after we had scored 2-0, it was also like 5-6 minutes where we were very deep, and then they could cross the ball and we didn't get out from that. But overall, because you can't take away that 100% from a team. They can always kick the ball and you can always end up close to your own goal, but overall we defended that part well.
You seem to have done very good with RFS star player, the Sekojiet. Was that something you really focused on while getting ready for the match?
I didn't get it too. Nummer 10, om vi hade bra koll på honom.
Was it something you really focused on, like?
Yeah, Panic.
Because you dealt very good with him today.
Which player?
Number 10 of RFS.
Panic. Han mitt innermittfältare var Panic. En av dem is central midfielder.
Our player or
attacking midfield.
Our player.
Yeah.
No, our.
Ja, vem fan har
Vår 10.
I don't know the numbers of my players, so.
Det står det helt still åt mig också.
Vem har vi? I will check. I don't know the numbers on my players. Don't write that.
Ja, för Henrik, det är ju Christian. Det är ju Asus klart som 10.
Okay, so you mean in yeah, okay, the question again. I was thinking about my players.
Okay. You seem to have dealt very good with RFS star player number 10, Sekojiet.
Yeah.
Was it something you really focused on, and did you focus on him while getting ready for the match?
Yeah, of course we knew it's quality there, and so we prepared the players both collectively but also individuals. So we knew his movements and what the team are tried to do with, but they're not overall. We also, it's always this fine balance between that focus on that, but then hoping or expecting that the way you are playing on your own, like our way of playing, also take away that part. But yeah, we always know the strength of the opponent, and that is one of. But I think it's many good players. So for us, it's not. We know we're gonna work. We need to work hard in Malmo in the second leg, but because again we took away the strength in our opponent's team, but it requires to do the same on Wednesday.
And also pushed more on the left flank, especially in the first half? It's more about your players' qualities, or also you saw some weaknesses on the opponent side?
Yeah, I would also say that it's more where my players are most comfortable, and I have a lot of players that like to play on the left and quite close to each other. So that's a way of our style. We attack a lot in that way, and it was maybe more effective in the first half. Maybe we created more from our left side. But then we scored more goals in the second half, so it's not always logical.
Were there any RFS players that impressed you tonight?
I would say it's a strong collective. It sounds boring, but I think it's they never give up. It's and we expect them to go with full force on Wednesday. So it's like they are very loyal to their way of playing, and they do it all the time. And there were some moments again where they could have punished us a little bit tougher. So we know we need to do the work on Wednesday.
Did you take advantage of that in terms of your tactics? So they're very loyal and they stick to a certain style of play. Is that easier for you to prepare tactics and strategy for the game?
The way they play.
Yeah.
It's all. I think also that's the one of the most interesting part of the game and fun part as a coach. Like, okay, the opponent, they try to do this. How can we take advantage of that? But it's not. This is one of the most interesting press conference we had. I never get questions about the tactics in Sweden. It's only about. So it's fun, but it's always like, it's not that we, for 90 minutes are in the position where we are dominating, because there were some situations or part of the games where their way of playing made it difficult for us. But overall, yeah, we could take advantage of it. But I think also the goals, of course, made us be a little bit more comfortable. Then we could move the ball with not that big intention to go for the goals. So we can maybe wear, or how do you say it, make them tired, make them tender. We try to do that sometimes with opponents, so they don't have that energy when they win the ball. Because we also knew we seen them against Ajax and how they counterattack and won that game. So we know that's a big strength. So we needed to take away that from them.
Maybe something a little off topic, but you mentioned RFS in friendly game at the start of the year before you faced Galatasaray.
Yeah. And
RFS beforehand, they had also played Galatasaray and they drew 2-2.
Yeah.
Then after that friendly and that not preseason, but like this training camp, you also drew with Galatasaray 2-2.
Yeah.
Did you, before the game and during the match, or before or after with RFS, did you consult with their coaches and ask about Galatasaray?
No, we didn't. We watched the game, of course, and there were actually some situations that I think they did very well against Galatasaray that we tried to do also. But we don't really have the players that physique, that way of playing. So, but there were some counterattacks where I think they exposed Galatasaray in a nice way. So we tried to stall that, but we scored in different ways than we played them. But so there were things in the way they attacked that game against Gala that I liked and was impressed by.
So you watched all the games in the Europa League?
No, not me personally. I have two guys that are watching everything. So then I choose some parts that I'm looking into.
Just final question for me.
Yeah.
Your midfield was a proper engine tonight. Really didn't stop running. Brilliant stamina. Quite impressive. Do you think they won you the game tonight? They were able to dominate that centre of the pitch a little bit. And
yeah.
They covered so many areas of the field.
Yeah, I think that's spot on. Of course, when we have that, because again we knew the strength they have up front and the difficulties it can be for an opponent to win the first duel. But I think my backline was also quite good in that part. But then, except this period in the first half where we lost a couple of second balls, but overall my midfielders did a terrific job. like you said, the engines running, covering space, but also being playable. So. And also find this balance where they just kept the ball and then try to go for the attack. So you don't open up for the counter attacks.
And maybe once more about preparation. The Swedish coach Anders Salm previously worked in Häcken and now Stockholm. Also now is in Latvia. Maybe you consultating with him or your colleagues consultating.
He doesn't like me, so I couldn't speak with him.
So you should be helping out.
Yeah, so he didn't. No, actually, we didn't speak with him. We had some tough duels during the year, so I'm not. He's not the first one I'm calling. So, but I hope he will have success here. So.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Very nice questions.
Have a safe journey home.